Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Some Make and Break. I have in front of me a very different scene than what we had last time. Last time it was candy and pink and rainbow and everything was cute and bright. And now we're in the dark pits of the blacksmithery. This is going to be very important. I'm probably going to reuse these assets for a long time. So I'll try my best to make good stuff today, but at 3 hours, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do in 3 hours. We're working on the blacksmithery today. I definitely did not wake up late and eat a bunch of peanut butter moments before stream. I'm definitely not feeling weird or stiff or anything. What are you talking about? So if stream seems weird, I don't know why that would be the case. So we're gonna go for it. Peanut butter. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna make a little bit of a scene. It's not gonna be as much of a scene as last time, but anyway, you all knew that. You already knew that jumping into here. So let me go ahead and pop on our music once more. We're gonna watch the drop frames, and we'll get going. Oh, also my music is a little loud. Let me turn it down. Um, so in the ever expanding chronicles of Windows doing updates on my computers, um, yesterday I had another update on my computer, and I looked it up in Windows. Windows has a history report that tells you every time they update your computer, and it said update 713, update 714, update 715. Like it just had every day in a row listed. And I'm like, so it's not me. I'm not going crazy. It has a report. It lists the report out that they did a update every single day. So there's a button that turns it off for 7 days. So I was like, screw you. Like, just figure it out. And then in 7 days, I'll download all the updates. Isn't that what should have happened in the first place? Anyway, I don't know how to run a company, I guess. So, now that my mad rant is over, let's go ahead and make the little blacksmithery. So, when I think blacksmithery, I say how high? Well, first things first, let's make ground. Every time I stream myself 3D modeling, I kind of act like I've never 3D modeled before, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why I do that. So, there's a very specific look to a blacksmithery for me. And I think it's not correct, but it's the look that I'm used to. So I'm going to go for the look. This is what they're supposed to look like in my mind. They're supposed to have a little cut right here, like that. And they're supposed to have a cut right there. Anybody who's ever worked in a blacksmithery is going to be like, you're crazy. What are you doing? And it goes like that. There's a little step. Come on, come on. And what it is there's always like sand. I don't know if this is a fantasy thing. I don't know if maybe this is something that I made up in my mind. That there's sand in a blacksmithery. There's just something about that seems right to me. I don't know why. But yeah, there's always a bit of sand here. Actually, I'm going to make it bigger. Something tells me this comes from Princess Mononoke. I'm pretty sure this is like how the blacksmith in Princess Mononoke looks, and I just have that like encoded in my mind. And so I get like confused about what they're supposed to look like. Yeah, there we go. That's a perfect size. That looks great. So that's the look I'm going for. If that's not what blacksmitheries look like, that's okay. I'm probably not going to use the actual like floorboards in future builds. I'm only going to use like the tools. So this is just to set the stage. So let's go ahead and finish this guy off, and then we'll get going on it. So how's everybody doing today? You all doing okay? I've talked to a few people today, and I've gotten some interesting stories about how people are feeling. So be interested to see what you all have to say. I know for a fact Junie is feeling a little energetic today, which is good. A little bit of happiness goes a long way. There we go. Does that come out straight here? It does come out straight here. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so let's grab all of that and grab all of this. Let's apply scale real quick. I don't know why apply scale changed the normals, but sure. Doesn't bother me one bit. Whoa, hello? We're going to do clamp overlap. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of a rounded little edge here, so if you do end up bumping your shin against it, it won't hurt as bad. And that is going to be it as far as the floorboards go. So we're done on the floor. So let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of this guy. What I want is to make an anvil. So we're going to call you floor. We'll go ahead and do all the texture work later. So we'll go ahead and make that sand and this wood or I don't know what yet. But for the time being, it's done. Let's go ahead and make an anvil. So, an anvil. Anvils are pretty tricky beasts. This is going to be a little tough. Okay, I got it. You know, there's some days where I start up stream and I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling like a 3D modeler today. Today's not one of those days. Today is not one of those days. I'm just kind of here right now. I just exist. So, the standard protocol for what we're doing here is we're trying to make a low poly edit of this. And then we're going to switch it up to high poly once we're ready to go. And that's going to be a pretty good setup for us. What is happening? Okay, you want the base to be wider than the top, and we're good to go. Okay, cool. So that's our man. You know what? Actually, I think we want to do this. Hear me out. Actually, you know what? No. Nope. Much different. Much different. Let's go ahead and push this guy down. And now we push him up. And now we do this bad boy. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take you and dissolve this guy straight into there. And then we can push this guy forward. And I think we're looking at it. So let's actually just grab all of this and we're going to do SX0. Keep it nice and straight. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't Falco. Huh. Let's go ahead and make this guy a little bit down, and I would like to put a boundary on him, but you cannot put a boundary on a shoehorn like this. So we'll just go ahead and pull it out, and I'm going to do some fancy merging in a little bit to make it work. And we're going to do it one more time. Actually, we got to inlay it just a little bit, and then we'll do it one more time. And now I question, have I done this correctly? I think we're okay. So yeah, here's the goal. The goal is to take this guy, crunch him down on the Y, like that. We're going to do a GX and a GZ and move him up just a little bit and say that that is our form. That looks pretty good. Let's do the base real quick. The base is going to really make this thing work for us. So I'm going to want the base to come up to here. We're going to grab 2 of these guys and separate them like that. That should hold. And now I am confused. What do I want to do here? 2 of these? This isn't going to make sense, is it? I think I've botched this. Hold on. Is this bad? Does this look disgusting? Like that. Is that bad? Is that really gross looking? Well, we're going to try it, I guess. Here we go. Here's where I ruin my my first mesh of the day. Let's grab you and build you out, and grab you and build you out, and then maybe I can take and squeeze these guys together from here. Is this gonna work? If I grab you and we just go for it, right? We're just gonna go for it really nice and easy, make that conversion. And then these guys we want to bring together. I think that'll work. I think this will work. I think this can work. This can work. Okay, perfect. This is good. This will work. Boom. Okay, there's a low poly anvil. Done. Let's go ahead and make it high poly. So, what I want to do is grab it, put a subdivision on it, and that's a yikes. Oh, man. Okay, so we got to find all of our flat edges and just play with the flat edges until it looks good enough for us. So, what is a flat edge? Well, you are all flat edges. Like that. This guy's a flat edge. Hello? These are all flat edges. Let's do a Control E and make these guys really like hyper. Maybe not all the way. We'll do like a 0.4. Maybe. What else is hyper flat? This guy's flat. Get that going up. Oh, this does not look good. This does not look good. Hold on. Can I not use a subdivision surface for this? I might need to use a bevel, and then I could auto do things from there. Let's use a bevel. Let's see what happens if we just bevel everything. So we're going to bevel, and then we're going to start doing some grinding on this guy. Okay, so we got a bevel. Also, it is hot as can be in my house. So give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the air way down. All right. I've also removed my undershirt. So hopefully we'll be looking a little bit nicer and cooler and happier. All of a sudden I was like, why am I getting so uncomfortable? What is happening? It's because it's hot. Socks? Goodbye. It's summertime in Florida. We don't have time for socks. Okay, so let's go ahead and say what comes next. We want to get this little shoehorn here round. A round shoehorn means that what I want to do is grab these guys and curve all of their surfaces together, which for me means that I want to start by grabbing all of this and merging down. So let's start doing some merges. This is not my favorite process in the world, but it's the process that I've given myself, so we'll just go ahead and just do it. If I do this correctly, it should be a pretty smooth little thing too, so I don't think it should be too bad. Whoops, not what I wanted. Okay. And I'm kind of realizing that an anvil might have been one of the trickiest things to start with. I probably should have started with an easier little guy. Also, I think I can remove all creases. Let's grab everything and just remove the crease to a 0. Okay. So here we have ourselves the shape of an anvil. Let's grab you, pull you up, grab around this whole base and do some beveling. And I should apply scale first. Apply scale. Okay, back to this. And it's giving me some limitations for some reason. Why is it giving us limitations? What are those limits? If I go straight through this guy, pull this guy up to make it a little bit more of a clear line between what's happening here, what does this do for us? Hey, Barrel. What's going on, Barrel? Yo, Barrel, your little crocodile guy, snake crocodile guy, is looking really good. Have you finished working on your other guy? Is he done? Or are you taking a break? This looks bad. This looks bad. I think I have to use a subdivision surface. Okay, let's say we have to use a subdivision surface, right? Let's pretend that this is a requirement. How are we going to make this work? Let's just pretend that this is a requirement for us. How would I fix this knowing that I have to use this? Need to come back to rigging on the other one. Okay, that makes sense. You just taking a break from it, or what's going on? Yeah, I do want to do that. That part looks good, and this part looks really good. It's the coming up and doing all of these guys that is scary. You know what? I think looking at this objectively, we just want to grab some of these guys and scooch them up to make a little bit more of that horn. And now if I grab you guys... Yeah, it's the length that I'm having trouble getting. There we go. That's a little bit better. And there's just a flat bit on the end, and I don't love that flat bit. So we're actually going to go really high poly on this, and I'm going to reduce it down. That's going to be a little bit better of us. So if I just take it upon myself and do a little bit of this... and really get these ridges looking strong. I can say that that does not look terrible. It doesn't look good, but it doesn't look terrible. Also, let's grab the whole thing and just scooch it down a little bit. I'm overlapping a little bit on this, so it's making it kind of hard to see. Now, I want to grab just these guys and scooch them back a little bit. Get that curve looking better, get the horn looking better. What is this going to do for us? Much better. Much, much better. Okay, so we want the top of this guy to be flat, right? This guy needs to be really flat. What's weird about it is this part right here is curved. And I don't know why it's curving. Oh, there we go. Right there. That looks it. Here we go. That one doesn't work. This one, though, should work. That one should work. That is not the worst thing I've ever seen. If I grab it and I put on a little auto normal here with like a 40. Okay, let's put a 60 because that's a little bit of a harsh angle for me. Now the back. The back is tough. The back is actually pretty long. Currently installing Unreal 4 and getting that to work sapped a lot of my mental stamina. To install Unreal 4 on Linux, you have to create GitHub account, link it to an Epic Games account, and then verify you've done so well. Hey, Beryl. I don't know if this is overstepping bounds or whatever, but you do put in a lot of effort for Linux, and that's cool and all. Like, if that's what you're into, that's cool. But there is an important lesson to be learned, I think, with just, like, getting things done and not having stress about it. And I think that's why a lot of people stay away from Linux. Because I am personally somebody who has always loved Linux. I like Linux a lot. I worked with Linux at my previous job. The reason I don't use it is because doing all of that saps my ability to actually, like, do the things I want to do. So, you know, I just think that's something worth considering, despite the fact that you like Linux so much and that it's, like, important to you. And that's good that it's important to you. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but I would keep that in mind moving forward with your productivity. Getting dead set on, like, a piece of program, even like an operating system as a whole, might not be best for you, especially if your goal is to be, like, an artist. Because I think a lot of people fall into that trap. All the roadblocks are implemented by Epic Games, so they are responsible, not Linux. Yeah, but you're neither Epic Games or Linux, right? Like, if a guy came to my door right now with a gun and said he's going to kill me, I can't go, hey, it's your fault. Stop doing this. Like, I still have to do something about it, right? I'm not saying that's fair. I'm not saying, like, good for them or whatever. Just, like, you know, that's an important thing to consider, I think, when you get kind of stuck in things. Oh, that looks weird. Why is that looking like that? Okay. So, we are here on an anvil. It actually looks pretty good all of a sudden. It actually looks pretty good all of a sudden. I'm going to remove the bevel on the back of this guy. The bevel on the back looks maybe a little too damaging for me. I can't say I hate this guy. He's actually pretty nice looking. Now the question is, what am I going to do about that clean line on the base right here? Because that clean line is kind of ugly. We're going to have to do it. We're just going to have to suck it up and do it. Oh, oh. Okay, I think we did it first try. Okay, so if I grab this, hold on, hold the phone. If I grab you guys, hey, CQDK. CQDK, how's it been? You been busy lately? How's life treating you? You doing okay? Hey. Heyo. We have an anvil. It looks pretty good. Wow, I'm pretty pleased with this boy. T has recommended that everybody take a nice drink of water, and I couldn't agree more. Just been out for some long trips? That's awesome. Good on you. You having fun? Oh no, Beryl, you have a ton of points. That is very commendable. I appreciate that. That's from you falling asleep on stream, right? A lot of fun? Excellent. That's what you love to hear. Okay, so we're going to do that swordfish in just a moment, and since we're doing a blacksmithery, I'm going to take it upon myself to add a little bit of charm to the swordfish. So we're going to make ourselves a swordfish. Just for you, Beryl. Hey, folks, that's it. That's it. I got to do just a little bit of editing here. I think it's going to be absolutely crucial that we do this. It happened once, and now I am the sleeping guy. Oh, yeah. Just ask Joe. I made a fish with a gun one time, and now I'm known as Fish with Gun Guy. You get famous for the dumbest reasons. You don't get to choose what you get famous for. That's the unbearable part. That's a good anvil. There's a bad edge right here. There's a really gross edge right here. I see it. I see it. We all see it. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that one. In fact, I might be able to remove edges and do beveling to make these. Oh, I have a great idea. You forgot the hole? I haven't forgot the hole yet. We're still there. I'm just kind of losing my mind a little bit for the first little bit here. Oh, the Fall Guys soundtrack fills me with life. Okay, so if we put a tiny little bevel on here. Just the tiniest little bevel. Come on. And it only needs to be like 2. No, it can be 1. We can just literally do a 1 bevel. Right? And now I'm going to do the exact same thing right here. I think we've solved all of our worldly problems. I think we solved all of our worldly problems here. Okay, so if I take you, and I merge at last, and I merge at last, and we turn our subdivision back on, the heck is this? Why does it look like that? I saw a KFC for the first time. What? Okay, so where did you go? Okay, we're going to remove everything except for you. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to remove all of them. A big city in Denmark. That's kind of crazy. We're going to do 0. Just go to 0. So we got 0 on this. Now we pop this guy up to a good amount. Third, sub installation of 10 on step 150 out of... I'm sorry, Beryl, what? Beryl, you trying to reprogram my mind? What was that? What have you just written in chat? Yeah, that's a big huh from me. The heck was that? Okay. You know what's going to make this maybe a little bit better for us? Don't do it. It's too early for a stream sneeze. Oh, I was cuddling my cat right before stream started, and cat hair is in my nose. I can feel it. I was eating peanut butter and interacting with a cat. Not a good recipe for your own health. Ugh. Unreal 4 is taking forever? I mean, that's par for the course, man. That's what you sign up for. That's half the fun right there. You sign up just to sit there and wait for it. Okay, we'll say that is good enough. And now we've removed all of the subdivisions on this top part. And now I look at it and I say, how do I fix this? Now we have a big problem. And the problem is going to be easy to fix, I think, by doing that. It's because it's Unreal. Oh, CQDK, how we have missed you. How we have missed you. CQDK, do you have any fun things that happened on your trip? Anything you want to share with us? Okay, that looks bad. There's something really bad in here, and I gotta fix it, but I don't know how to fix it yet. So we'll come back to you. A lot of old cars? What does that mean? Old cars. The heck do you mean by that? All right. I'm going to make a copy of this because this is usable. This is not good, but it's usable. So we're going to say that you are Anvil, and you are going to be our Anvil backup. Sure, that's how you spell backup. And we'll go ahead and grab you. Go into edit, and I have a quick little thing that I think will fix it. Here is my solution. We're going to grab you and merge at last. I think this should solve all of our worldly problems. Man, Pokemon music. When I was doing all of my research to find music for stream, which I did from scratch, by the way. I'm sure there's resources out there. I'm sure I could have downloaded a playlist or whatever, but I just wanted to be in charge of it. It was my own weird pride that got the best of me. But I decided to go for it, and I found all of the packs for the music. And Pokemon music is the weirdest music in the world. Because you'll listen to a Pokemon game, and all of the music is boring. Just boring, boring, boring. All of the music is boring. Except there'll be one song that is like banger. Like full on banger. Everybody likes it. It's the best song anybody's ever heard. Period. And so if you want to like sift through Pokemon soundtracks, it's just a grind. But I like Pokemon, so I wanted to put a little bit of Pokemon in. What the heck is happening? So I worked hard to get a little bit of Pokemon in the soundtrack. You know what? Actually, I see exactly what's going on here. Boom, boom. We can fix this very easy. Grab that. Just you. We're going to go ahead and push you forward. I was with my mother on our really old motorcycle. We were going to a place with music, and there were old cars everywhere. Was it like a meet and greet? Like people with old cars were showing off their old cars to everybody? Or was it like a historic part of the city? There we go. I still don't know why it's doing this. I think if I grab the top of this guy, just random. That's weird. That is pretty weird, isn't it? Sometimes I guess people just have old cars. Who knows? What is happening? Put our image back on. Okay, so we're gonna do that right there. This should trigger. This should work. So we're gonna want like 0.5. Why does it dip though? Huh. Probably because it's not close to any big cities. What does that have to do with it? Okay, so it is 2:35. I'm gonna go ahead and make a swordfish. Let's make ourselves a swordfish real quick. So, swordfish, swordfish, swordfish. This is great. This is gonna be perfect. Here we go. Cube. Up, right there. This is where we're making our swordfish. 10 minutes, swordfish. Let's go. Just rarely seen in the cities. That's fair. Yeah, I can't say I really know, like, what constitutes whether somebody would have a, old car or not. Hello? Control. Why can't I apply? Oh, I'm on edit mode. Oh, gosh. There we go. We're not in edit mode anymore. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab you. And you're going to be SZ down. You got to be SY. Really thin. And we're going to do an SZ and bring you up. I'm kind of guessing what a swordfish looks like in my mind. SZ0. I know everyone wants me to use references, but I don't have time. I don't have any time to be doing a reference right now. Not on a speed sketch. SZ like that. Push this guy along normals. We're going to do an SZ down. SY, make him nice and thin looking on his little... I was going to call it a beak, but he doesn't have a beak. Scooch that guy down so he's got that off-kilter fish look to him. And now we pop on a subdivision. And we're just going to divide him a few times along his mass. A parrotfish? Yeah. Where's all my Jimmy Buffett fans at? Does anybody like Jimmy Buffett anymore? I'm a big Jimmy Buffett fan, and I don't know anybody who likes Jimmy Buffett. Nobody my age. Nobody I agree with likes Jimmy Buffett. Oh, CQDK, don't do this to me. Don't give me the who. Don't make me feel that way. You know what? I'm going to make the tail out of paper, basically. We're just going to go for it. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's what a tail looks like for a fish like this. And the whole thing needs to be skinnier. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is grab this and pop this guy up. And we'll do the same thing on this little section right there. And that's what a swordfish looks like. And now we grab you and we extrude out. Let me check the person out. Yeah, no worries. Okay. It is starting to get cold in my house. Thank you for air conditioning gods. I may take a moment here in just a second to put my socks back on that I've thrown haphazardly on my bed. But we'll see. So, we're going to extrude out from this top fin. Like that. And if I remember correctly, swordfish, they have like this weird shape to them. this gets merged back. First off, this whole thing needs to be creased all the way. Now, their fin looks like this, doesn't it? It looks like... I mean, I'm just making a shark, right? That's just a shark fin. Is that what swordfish look like? They go crazy swimming through the sea like this? Sure. That's going to be what they look like for me. Not really what I would listen to, but if somebody played it, I wouldn't complain. I think that's basically everybody's opinion of Jimmy Buffett. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and extrude out. You lack a sword? Oh, you think I'm not going to do the sword on a swordfish? Barrel, you've little patience. Okay, so we're going to do the fins looking exactly the same way. Where's the sword man? Honestly, this kind of attitude is killing me. Okay, so let's go back. Let's push this guy's fin forward to give him that nice roundy little bit. And we'll push you forward and actually push it up a little bit so it has that drag line. This is it. This is it. This looks as good as I can hope for 7 minutes of work. I can't believe it's been 7 minutes already. Amazing. I am not processing time very fast today. Color me just a little bit tired today. If ever there was a chance where I was just going to fall asleep on stream, it might be today. I doubt it's going to happen. It'd be pretty weird and unlikely, but it's possible. CQDK has recommended that everybody take a nice drink of water. Let's go ahead and honor that. And if I'm making a swordfish and not a shark, I actually think the head comes down more. Just like that. You know what? It's not going to work that way. So instead, here's a different way that I can solve this exact same problem. Let's scooch it back like that. And I've made a brand new species. So it's not a swordfish anymore. I'm sorry it's not a swordfish. But we've made a brand new species today. Actually, that looks a lot like a swordfish. Now that he has a snout, that looks a lot like a swordfish. Cool. So, that is our sword part. Scooch this guy up. And now we grab all of this and we merge. And now I take it and we're going to give it a blade. Huh. What about this? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Is that going to be too low poly for us? That looks pretty good to me. We do that, and then we auto-normal it, and then we're done. Auto-normal with a 45, so we give ourselves nice little shapes to work off of. And if I really want to sell the idea of this, I have 1 minute. If I really want to sell the idea of this, let's do that. Let's bring this guy down. Put a couple of bevels on here. Say Bob's your uncle. Actually, what I should do... Oh, much better. Way better idea. Take this guy, scooch this guy back, now put bevels on it. Doesn't work. Why does it not work? I bet if I took you and I jade that, I jade this, we delete all of that. We do the same thing right here, very quickly, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Let's go very, very quickly. And bevel. Oh, please, why won't you take the bevel? Can you not bevel 2D to 3D surfaces like that? Oh, that's a huge shame. Okay, back. Okay, so we're going to go over time just a little bit here, but I have good reason for it. I actually want to use this in the sketch. So I'm going to go ahead and take this as an opportunity to see this as a real sketch. Why is it doing that? Huh? I don't think I get it. Okay, well, I guess this is it. I guess that's as good as I can do in the amount of time that I've been given. It looks pretty good. We'll throw some eyes on here. Let's give an icosphere of 3, because it's going to be kind of a chill little guy. He doesn't need to have too much going on. And we're going to do what I like to do with all of my fish, and that is give them just a single eye. Because it just works. There's no reason to do a double eye if you don't have to. There we go. That's a swordfish. A kind of weird off swordfish. We content with this, boy? That was 12 minutes of work. I can't be mad about 12 minutes of work myself. I think I would like just okay. What? How dare you? For 10 minutes of work? This is a great 10 minutes of work. Okay. What I want to do, I want to actually material him. So we're going to take a little bit longer, but this is not part of the time. I'm not timing this one. So let's go ahead and give him some material work. So first off, we got some eyes. And I'm checking my drop frames, and I haven't dropped a single frame today, so I think we might be all right. In fact, I think it might be time for me to go grab those socks and put the socks on. So let's do that real quick, and I'm going to throw some socks on. Where'd you go? Where did I throw you? They're gone. They're missing. Oh, they're there. For everyone out there trying to buy some feet pics, today is not your day. No to you. Okay. We're in. My body is in kind of a weird place right now because I'm sweating and I'm cold at the same time. So I think I might die on stream. My house does not know what's going on. Okay. Ready Era OnlyFans win? Honestly, I have been asked. I won't name names. I have been asked about that before. Which is strange because I think I have like no following at all. But I guess people will find a way to get into things. So sure. Oh no, are you getting sick? I don't think I'm getting sick. I just think the temperature of my house is crazy. I have a very hot window right here. And I have a cold air conditioning unit right here. And I have cat hair in my nose. And so I think my body's like, yo, dude, what are you doing? We're okay. All's well. We have been given a hydrate, which is the last of my water, so I'll be right back. I'm really spending a lot of time off my computer, am I? I'm back, and I hope I am back for good. I hope I'm done. But I'll go ahead and take a nice little drink of water. Okay, so the chaos stream has just been going on today. It's just been a chaos stream. So let's make the swordfish material as fast as humanly possible. Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves this gradient texture using the object data. And then we're going to lower the amounts that this activates at. And here is the thought. Nope, we don't want that much. Let's do 0.2. Okay, now this is it, right? I pop this guy up and I go like that. Actually, I want to reverse this. So let's do a 180. We want to 180 it, right? So we want the white on the front. There we go. Done. So now he's very metallic on the front, very not metallic on the back. I can bring it down just a little bit. Actually, let's just go ahead and grab the roughness and do that. Huh. That's weird, isn't it? If I invert this... There we go. Now we have ourselves a nice sharp point on the front of this guy, and the back of this guy is a little bit more nuanced. And then I can put like a Damascus pattern on him, and we'll look like we have a nice little fish here. Okay, cool. So let's put a little Damascus-y pattern on here, and we'll call that a day. So I'm going to want a wave texture set to just standard object data with a color ramp. Pop this guy onto here. We're going to choose two colors that we like. So I'm going to start with a reddish sort of gray. Maybe like a goldy sort of thing. And then we're going to do a nice neutral cool blue on the darker end of the spectrum. Right there is good. Let's actually lower the saturation on that blue. So we're going to turn that to like 0.2. And then we're going to grab this guy, and we're going to make him maybe a little bit more gold. Like a golden, and then really lower that color down to like nothing. That looks bad. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's make it neutral and light. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be how we do it. And then we're going to go ahead and just go crazy. 100. With really high levels of that. And what we want is maybe a scale of something. Actually, no. Let's go 40 and up our scale. Perfect. There he is. That is our little swordfish. So... not to be the guy that compares things, but I'm looking at how much time has passed and how much we did yesterday versus how much we did today. What a stark contrast. And by yesterday, I of course mean Wednesday. Okay, ice. Perfect. So our swordfish, he's going to be up here. We're going to hang him on a wall here eventually. But let's get back to our anvil. Are we done with this anvil? No. We're not done because the top of this guy has some issues. And why does it have issues? What is wrong with the top of this anvil? Well, now, I think this is the culprit right here. I think we might want to grab all of these guys. all of these bad boys. And we're going to say that these guys are responsible, and if we fix them, all of our worldly issues go away, I think. Right. Let's say like 0.3, and let's take a look at what we're looking at. Why are you doing this? Huh? Why does he fold in? That's weird. That's super weird for me. The only solution I can even think about this is we should do a cut right down the middle. Doing a cut down the middle and then joining it right here. Like that, and then joining it right here like that. Might be the only way that I can think to solve this problem. But again, it doesn't solve the problem. Why not? It wants so badly to curve this guy. Why do you want to be curved? It doesn't make any sense to me. There we go. There we go. Like a 0.4. I think we did it. I think we've done it. Okay, yeah, that's it. And then we're going to do the exact same thing here on this one, and then we're done. And then I am done thinking about this anvil, I think, today. We'll do the exact same thing. We'll say a 0.4. We'll say the anvil is dunzos. So that was pretty hard. This was a hard build. Oh, actually, I take it back. We're not done. We're going to want to also do the back of this guy. Let's do this. We'll say maybe like a 0.5 for that one. Get it feeling nice and strong on the back. We have this little fold here again. Why do we have this fold? We have it here too. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. We got these weird folds here. For what? For what reason are these folds here? There's nothing even being creased next to it. The object of a falling hazard? Oh yeah. Drop it on a piano, make a really nice sound. If you want to be crazy, you can just do that, right? But then it looks terrible. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. We're going to do that part right there, and then I'm going to put the hole in it, and then I'm officially done, and I'm going to say it 2 more times before I'm actually officially done, but we are officially done. Okay, so if I get this guy really close. You know what? I don't even want to do these guys. Those guys are fine. I don't even care about those guys. They don't matter. We just want the back of this guy to look nice. Right there. Perfect. Hey, that's actually not bad looking. I'm going to have to get in here without the subdivision and fix it. I'm not doing that on stream. I'm done thinking about this guy. Let's put a hole in him and call it. So we want a hardy hole and a pritch hole. Okay. Okay. A hardy hole and a pritch hole. You got it. You got it. Easy. That's easy. I think about these holes all the time. These are my favorite kinds of holes. I love a hardy hole and I love a pritch hole. Who doesn't? These days, who doesn't? So we're going to inlay this guy. Bada boom. So where is the hardy hole? The hardy hole sits right there. And the pritch hole we're going to put right here. Yeah, it looks perfect. Cool. Extrude down. And we're going to make it super, super clear where the hole is. Did that mess up everything? It doesn't look great. You can see the lines on it. Huh. Huh. Nothing about this is easy. I don't know what is going on with this sketch today, but nothing about it is easy. I can remove this guy, right? We can just dissolve that edge and say Bob's your uncle, because we already did the sides and it didn't affect the sides at all. It actually does affect the sides. Okay. You got me. I think the hole is all the way through to the bottom. Okay, let's do that. We're going to go back. We're going to bring this guy up. I'm okay with it being all the way through. I just don't know how I'm going to do this. I think we're going to go like this. Inlay. This is going to get ugly so quick, though. It's going to mess up everything. It's going to mess up our whole sketch. So if I go like that, right? That's the hardened hole, the hardy hole. Done. But my concern is, what does that do to the rest of the mesh? Oh, it doesn't look bad at all. Oh, it doesn't look bad at all. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, you're right. You got it. Let's dissolve those into a single face. Let's dissolve these into a single face. Grab one, grab two, and we bridge, and we bridge. Oh. Crisis averted? I don't know if crisis has been averted yet. That's a pretty straight hole. That's a pretty crazy straight looking hole. You know what? I kind of like it being so hard like that. I can't say I'm that mad about it. Now, the pritch hole, there's no way that goes all the way through. That cannot be the reality of this world. So I'm going to go ahead and grab you. Now, for everybody out there who's saying a hole means that it goes through, I get it. I understand. It does? How do you know that, though? How do you know that? Are you a blacksmith? Do you have secret blacksmithing knowledge? It's for making nails. If I didn't put it on the anvil, would that be bad? If I just didn't do it, how bad would that be? If I just decided, no, I don't want to do it. Actually, you know what? I should be doing both of these guys at the same time. We should grab you and scale you way down. There are holeless anvils out there. Let's grab it. We're doing it. You got it. 100%. Done. We've done it. So we got ourselves an anvil with some holes. Let's go ahead and apply scale, and we're going to go ahead and bevel the last little bits of these guys. What? Let's grab the whole thing, and let's do some merge by distance and see if that affects anything. It affects nothing. Huh. Ain't this weird? Why is it doing this? If I grab you and I put a little bevel on here, it gets ugly. It gets like really bad. It bevels like at an angle. Why? Why would it do that? You know what? I know how to solve it. I'm clever. I'm clever. I can solve my own problems. I can solve any problem. Check this out. We got that. We got you. We scale out just a little bit. Oh, it looks bad. Huh. Okay. Well, you know what? Straight hole is fine. That's it. Anvil is done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the anvil. Oh, it just about killed me. It took an hour to do an anvil and a swordfish. But I'm done. We've done the anvil. Origin to geometry, and let's pop this guy down in our scene. Hello? We're done. We're done. I'm done thinking about it. He is done. There he is, sitting in the sand, just hanging out, just doing his own little thing. Okay, so we're just going to say goodbye. You are done. You. We got ourselves a nice little literal swordfish. Swordfish will go on the wall. So, swordfish hangs up on the wall right there. Next, what are we up to? I'm going to remove my backup anvil. I don't want it. What's next? A water bucket. Okay, this is going to be easy. We're going to just do a quick little water bucket. That's the easiest part of this whole build today. So, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a cylinder. 24 ought to be good enough for us. I can do just a little bit of scaling out on the top of this guy. Punch a hole in him. Grab him and add a solidify with a little bit of density, which is too much for me. Perfect. Perfect. And now we add some curves to him. I actually think we might want to do a subdivision surface on this guy as well, but I'm resisting the urge as best as I can. There's no reason to put a subdivision on literally everything, but I want to. Okay, so now we can actually apply our solidify because we're done with it. And now we're going to edit this guy and put the little ribs on the outside because there's always ribs on a barrel. Although, I said barrel because I'm looking at your name. It's a bucket. It's not a barrel. But you did get me with your name. I could just node a normal map with the ribs. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to normal map the ribs onto here. I'm not going to do it normally. Hey, Beryl, how are you doing health-wise? How's everything coming together? You doing all right? You taking good care of yourself? I don't want to be too prying. I don't want to jump into your life, you know, if it's not something that you feel comfortable talking about. But just off the top of my mind, you know? You've talked about it a couple of times. Figured I'd mention it. There we go. Just like that. Trying to gain weight. You've talked about this. That's how we got to the CC's Pizza talk. How's it coming together? Are you doing well? Okay, so that is decent enough for this. And dare I even attempt to put a subsurface on here? We put a little subsurface on here. I kind of really like the way that looks. And I'm going to put a little bit of a crease on that. We're going to say like a 0.6. Just a tiny little crease. That's too much of a crease. We're going to put another crease on here. This one's going to be 0.4. Tiny little crease. It doesn't love it. You know what? I can do it manually. I don't need this. We can do it manually. We can do it manually. We got this. I definitely cannot do this manually now that I'm thinking about it. But I'll give it a hot shot. So you can be scaled down on the Y. Boy, does that look bad. Also, why are they on the same side? What? Hold on, go back. Back. Already have received acceptance letter from uni, so I don't have to worry about my academic for a bit. Hell yeah. That's excellent. Does that alleviate a lot of stress from you, or how are you feeling about that? You know what? Actually, I think I can solve this. This is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, we'll do that. Pop that guy on there and pop this guy on here and say that this can work. Just like that. Easy peasy. Just a little barrel. Nothing to think about. Man, this is going to be a slow road today. I was worried about graduating, but it was also some weight on my shoulder. Yeah, and now you're done. Okay, so we're making these gross circles. We will fix them in just a moment. So boom, 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 boom. And now I grab these and I shrink them on down. Oh, nope. Shrink them individually. No, you can't do that. That's exactly how much we want for each one. And now we grab and we bridge. We grab and we bridge. Okay. And that looks not terrible. It could use a little bit more work, but it's not the worst. It's got some weird normals going on for sure. So, what next? We want to make the little the little piece of metal that holds onto this. I already know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. We got to use a curve. So let's make ourselves a curve. I don't want to do this. I think I'm just not having it today. You know what? This is just me not having it today. This is my cheat day. This is my Blender cheat day. It's hot. My AC is being weird. Just a Blender cheat day. So you guys get to see what it's like when I'm not streaming, basically, and I've had enough. Okay, so what I want to be doing here is popping this guy up onto here. And we want to make sure we get our curves right the first time. Because if we get our curves right the first time, we are basically done. Right, so that's a good shape for a barrel. And for a barrel, I mean a bucket. So let's go ahead and edit this guy out. Just like that. We're going to do nice, really simple angles. T has recommended that everybody take a nice drink of water. Thank you very much, T. And I'm going to go ahead and just pop this guy out just a little bit here. Actually, push him on the inside, because then it can't accidentally, like, skirt its way out. This is it. This is it. We're here. And we get that looking right. Get this guy up. T has recommended that everybody take a nice little stretch. A stretch could do me well. Please don't look at the sweat under my arms. It's hot in Florida, and I am wearing a long sleeve because I'm crazy. Oh. Yes. Man, I love being a dad. Being a dad's great. Having the physique of a father when you're a single 20-something-year-old is the best. What a true vibe that is. Actually, what we want to do, I think we want to subdivide. Can I subdivide? No. How do we subdivide a angle? The heck is that? Huh. You can't subdivide, Oh, yes, you can. Here you go. Subdivide. What we want to do is grab both of these guys and then subdivide. Oh, there he is. Dads are the best. Also, I am a dad. Okay, so it was only a matter of time until this conversation reached its way to my Twitch. T is obsessed with being a father. T is not a father. I mean, they're not a conventional father, at least. And they're very obsessed with being a father. And this has been just sort of the nature of our friendship in general. And now it's made its way to Twitch. So good to know that we're here. Okay, so that pops up, and I'm going to say that that is an okay-looking guy. That's okay to me. This can work. Is it great? I don't think it's great, but it does get the job done. Usually it'd, like, twirl around a couple of times. I don't super care. Let's see what we want it to look like. We want... Oh, nope, not that. That looks about right to me, and it fits right in there. And you know what? While we're here, let's just get it to twirl. I don't care. We're feeling good. Let's just do it. Get that going on over here. Get this guy pushing on back like that. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop this guy out. And we're going to move him nice and around here. I am not a father, but I like dad jokes both ironically and unironically. That makes one of us. That makes one of us that likes a dad joke. Okay, well that makes two of you. Couldn't be me though. Okay, we are looking pretty groovy here on this piece of wire. Okay, okay, we're here. Is that acceptable? That looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty good to me. I'll take it. Okay, so let's fill the caps of this guy. Where are you? Fill caps. And I just need to bevel out the back of that guy, and then we're done. So, can I move this reasonably? I can. We create the majority, but the principles of democracy, you must do what we tell you. You know, I think a common trend here in my my chat is everybody trying to overthrow me. What's the obsession with overthrowing me here, huh? Why does everyone want to take my thing? You guys couldn't even handle it. You guys don't even understand. The amount of cuddles I have to give my cat per day. The amount of showers I have to take due to my sweatiness. The amount of staring off into the void because I have existential thoughts. You guys couldn't handle my position. You guys couldn't handle the chaos of what it means to be, you know, the leader of this Twitch channel. What? There's no subdivision. Subdivide this. Why won't it subdivide, huh? Subdivide. What? Oh, I did the wrong one. I understand. That one. Subdivide. There we go. Boom. We've done it. So now, all I need to do is grab this exact same one, copy paste it. We need to mirror it, which is a scary idea. How do you mirror something? Object. Mirror. You are doing great, Red. I've done it. I have gotten a pity party for myself. I have succeeded. Tell you what, I have a really good idea here. You ready? Check this out. Set origin to 3D cursor. Copy paste. Hold on. We've done it. Global X. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I didn't totally know what I'm doing because I actually messed up on this part here, but we can live with this. Just come out a little bit, and we are done. Look at that. We have done it. Okay, so now all I need to do is grab both of these guys and convert them into a mesh. We're still in the swordfish, which is annoying. AMA, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? This is a classic question. A classic. A real classic. Huh. Would I rather fight one horse-sized duck? I'm going to picture a horse-sized duck right in front of me. Okay, now the question is, can I beat a horse-sized duck? I'm not even going to think about the 100 ducks yet. This is a bucket. Yeah, this is a bucket. Can I beat a horse-sized duck? What is equivalent to a horse-sized duck? Because ducks, I don't think ducks are super strong. Okay, could I fight a goose? Here we go. We're gonna start easy. Could I fight a goose? Yes, I can fight a goose. No problem, I can fight a goose. I can fight a goose easily. Okay. Can I fight something bigger than a goose? Could I fight an ostrich? Could I fight an ostrich? Could I fight an ostrich? think I could fight an ostrich no problem. Goose could break your leg? Ain't no way a goose is breaking my leg. 0% chance a goose is gonna break my leg. There's no way a goose is gonna break my leg. I'm good on the goose. They fear nothing? I fear nothing. The goose doesn't stand a chance. I am as scary as a goose. Okay. Sir, please. This is a Wendy's. I joked as a joke, but I think I am as strong as a goose. I think I'm stronger than a goose. I'm much stronger than a goose. Could I kill a... Okay, if I'm fighting, am I killing them? Because I assume I'm killing them, right? This is a fight to the death, because they're going to kill me, right? They're not going to stop. They don't have honor. Oh, what is happening? We want to merge by distance on this guy, which did nothing. So what is happening? What? What? They can really break your bones, though? I'm sure they could, theoretically, but, like, I'm not going to lie down and let them break my bones. Okay, can I beat up an ostrich? It would be... What is happening? Could I beat an ostrich? This is a genuine question. Can I beat an ostrich? Let's unbridge these guys. What happened? What's your problem, man? What's your problem? Why are you being weird? Okay, I'm a little scared to do this because we do have overlapping... Oh, we can't do this. There's no way we can do this. If I go merge by distance... Yeah, we merge a bunch of stuff. I can't do that. Sir, please. Do I want to beat up an ostrich? I can beat up an ostrich, okay? Put it out there. Let's just say it. I can beat an ostrich. It would be hard. I can beat an ostrich. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna say it. I can beat an ostrich. Next. An emu. Can I beat up an emu? I'm going to go out of my way and say emus might be the one. An emu might be the one that gets me. I don't know if I could beat up an emu. Could I beat up a cassowary? No, a cassowary is definitely more scary than a duck-sized horse. Nothing is scarier than a cassowary. They're probably the scariest animal in the entire universe. So I'm going to say I'm good on the cassowary. Also, can this guy calm down? You are bucket. You are bucket handle. Get out of here. Everything, get out of here. I don't want to see you. I'm just doing this. Okay, so now let's consider the other part of this. Could I fight 100 horse-sized ducks? A condor? I could fight a condor. If a condor got close enough for me to swipe at it, I could beat a condor. If it doesn't get close enough for me to swipe at it, then it's not going to do anything to me. Like, it's a lose-lose, right? I could beat a condor, no problem. Okay, so 100 duck-sized horses. Ducks are kind of big. What is a duck-sized horse going to do? What is a duck-sized horse going to do to me? It's going to bite me. It's going to bite me, and they're going to kick me. They can kick pretty hard. Talk about breaking your legs. That would break your legs. 100 duck-sized horses kicking you? That could break your legs. That would not be fun. Okay, so I got a question. What's the arena? Where am I fighting these guys? Bite me? I'm not worried about biting. Biting ain't gonna do anything. The kick is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about those kicks. Horse teeth, proportionally, they're not that big. I've been bitten by babies before. A baby's going to do a lot more damage to you than a horse. Okay, let's go ahead and bridge these guys. Let's see. Bridge. Hey, Balksy. What's up, Balksy? Balksy's been secretly accumulating channel points in chat. Balksy, you're quiet. Oh, that feels good. Horses bite so hard. We had a horse take a bite out of a car. Oh my god. Yeah, horses can bite hard. I'm not saying horses can't bite hard. What I'm saying is a horse that is small cannot bite hard. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the biting. Sometimes after work, no problem at all. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. I'm not worried at all about the bites. We're just going to say that. The bites don't matter. It's all about the jokes and the bites don't matter. I feel like you don't have a good perspective of how powerful some animals are. Okay. Okay. I have to make a decision between the two. To say that both of them can kill me doesn't answer the question. So I have to decide between the two of them, right? So I'm just doing an evaluation. That is as good as that wire is going to be. It has a little kink. I don't care. What is that? The bucket? Goodbye to the bucket. We're going to go ahead and say that this is our bucket of water. Whoa, hello? Duck-sized horse is like a rabbit? Ducks are bigger than rabbits. Huh. Okay, and to your point earlier, you said that I could kill a duck-sized horse instantly. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. But 100 of them. If you asked me to kill 100 ants, I'd still get hurt. If I wanted to kill 100 fire ants, I'd still get hurt. And these are more lethal than fire ants. The duck-sized, or the horse-sized duck, I stand a chance of beating quickly. The duck-sized horses, I do not stand a chance of beating quickly. Okay, what's next? We got the actual kiln. I'm very distracted this stream. I'm going to work on the tools first. Let's do tools first. I feel comfortable with tools. Do you get a weapon versus these short horses? I'm assuming that there are no weapons whatsoever. This has been my assumption. Okay, let's make ourselves a cylinder. Then you lose? I don't think I lose. I'm going to put it out there. I think I can win both of the battles. You know what? I'm actually thinking about it. I don't know what a horse-sized duck could do to me. It could peck me. Now, how hard is a peck? A peck could be bad. A peck could be really bad, actually. Okay, we're making a nail file to begin with. Not a nail file, just a regular file. A peck could be really bad. So how would I fight? It could hit you with its wing. The wing is not gonna hurt me. That wing is not gonna hurt me. I've been tackled by people my size. Wings are hollow. There is no bones. Like, there are bones, but there's no way. It would break bones 100%? No way. 0%. There is no way. Eagle is not even a horse-sized and can kill a deer with ease. Yeah, but with its beak. The wing of an eagle. No. You guys are saying my evaluation is sus. Your evaluation is sus. Wings are hollow. There's no way. I've held big birds with their wings hitting me in the face. Can a goose wing break bones? There's no way. There's no way. Nope. 0%. The wing cannot damage me. Okay, so the real question here. You know nothing of birds? I know nothing of birds. I think I know a lot about birds. This bird will be bigger than you. Its one wing will be bigger than your reach. This is sus. If Sephiroth from Final Fantasy hit me with his wing, it wouldn't even break a bone. There ain't no way. I'm standing by it. The wing does nothing. The wing is useless. The worst thing about the wings is that it can fly, and it can get away from me. What if it makes it move fast enough and cuts you worse than a paper cut? What's cutting me? What is sharp on the wing that is cutting me? Okay, I'm not standing for this. You guys have the sus evaluations here. I think I've sealed the deal. I think I'm taking the horse-sized duck. I think I'm taking the horse-sized duck, and I'm winning. The thing is, it's gonna peck at me, right? This is bad. This is bad. This is really scary. I don't want this. That's the part that's gonna get me. I have to get around this duck. Get that head out of the way. Get out of there. And then I have to grab its head and hold it as hard as I humanly can, probably with 2 hands. I have to hold it as hard as I can and then panic. And once I do that, I've won. It's done. Streamlabs, perfect timing. Perfect timing for that. Due to the square cube law, a horse-sized duck would not fly. Thank you, Barrel. You know what just happened? I would like to enlighten everybody in chat of what just happened. I was just asked, would you rather eat chocolate cake or salt, like raw salt, for the rest of your life? And I'm sitting here thinking about it, and everyone's going, cake will kill you, salt will kill you, cake will kill you, salt will kill you. I still have to make a choice. I can't say neither. Due to the cube law, a bumblebee couldn't fly either, but here we are. Okay, bees actually can fly, though. Okay, you know what? I want to change the proportions on this. Salt will kill you much faster. Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out which one will kill me faster, and everyone's saying no, 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 no. I'm not standing for it. You all are out of control. Okay, check this out. We're going to go ahead and put a little bevel on here, and that should look pretty good. I'm taking the horse-sized duck. I'm taking the horse-sized duck, and I win. I will win. Out of sheer willpower, I will win. Just from the sheer need to win, I will win. I have too much to live for. I have too many books to write. I have too many streams to have. I'm winning. I am beating that guy. I want to see you fight a horse-sized duck and let's settle the argument. Hey, Balksy, if you bioengineer a horse-sized duck, I'll do it. If you bioengineer it and you put it on this earth and you say, time to fight, say goodbye to your lovely work that you did. Say goodbye to your science. I will end your science. That is a good looking little thing. I want to hold this in my hand right now. What's up, Mr. Six? Mr. Six, you just missed out on the most perfect question for you. You underestimate how light a bumblebee actually is? Exactly. Just because the show or the movie did a meme on it doesn't mean that it's real. Yeah, I got asked the age-old question. You just have to fight Balksy in a duck costume. Balksy, who do you think would win in a fight, you or me? I've already talked to I'm a Cup of Joe, and I'm a Cup of Joe kind of agrees that I would probably win in a fight, but if they got a chance to hit me or sit on me, it would be over. So, based on that, you tell me what you think. It depends on the style of fighting. Okay? What kind of style of fighting do we have? What are we talking about here? Nope. Turn off proportion. We do not want any proportional stuff. If MMA, I win. Do you do MMA? Also, I think we're just talking about a normal fight. Like, you can choose to fight however you want, right? I'm not going to limit the way that you want to fight. This is like a street fight, right? I can win in chess? Oh, no. Mr. Six, you don't know what you've just done. Okay, also, I have to confess something. Upon further research, geese cannot break bones. I have been misled my whole life. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Birdwings are hollow. They're tiny. They weigh nothing. All right, we started the chess rant in chat. Anybody who doesn't know, I'm a Cup of Tea is a chess fiend and will play anybody and everybody in chess. All right, let's pop this guy up, and we're going to shrink him down. Just like that. And now all I got to do is just apply some scale to this guy. And we're good to go. You would will a fight against me, but you would lose against my Sona. Oh, that's great. Barrel, perfect. Honestly, if we got into a fight, I would lose against you, but I'd win in the argument that I have in my head as I go to bed that night. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters to me, is that I win in my own imagination of what happened in the event. That's a pretty good looking file, if I do say so myself. I think in a street fight, I win. Boxy, how many fights have you been in? Boxy, how many fights have you been in? I have to know. I must know now. I am too curious. Do you do bullet or classic, or what time do you do? Well, we have the arrangement of chess happening in chat right now. Someone's about to make a new chess friend. Still kind of beginner, but I love playing. You are not a beginner. You are very good. You are very good at chess. What do you mean you're a beginner? Nothing with street fighting, but you've done a lot of wrestling? Okay, that's fair. I have been in a lot of dumb fights in my life. Okay, this is going to be that. Just like that. We have made the arrangement for some peeps to play chess and chat, which is very nice to see. Very happy to see everybody getting along. I know Immy loves their chess, so anybody who is ever willing to play chess with Immy, they are always looking for partners. This has been my pitch for Immy's chess career. So just so everybody knows, in the future, if you're ever looking for a chess partner, we got a good old chess partner just waiting in my chat at any given moment. Immy is going pro, truly. Okay, so that is my file. It's not done the way that I should have done it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's all right. I'd make maybe one change to it. Here's my change. Let's grab this. Here's my change. Let's grab you all the way up. Do a little dissolve on there. I'm a chess addict. Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, that, we got like a weird sword looking thing. We're going to drop the sword part down right here. And then now I'm going to grab both of these guys and bevel the heck out of them. Like that. Okay, we need to apply scale and we have to do them separately, because if we don't do them separately, we're going to get very weird results. Just like that. And this one. You just did a little workout. Sorry, I missed that. What was your workout? What'd you do? Let's hear it. Are you fit as can be now? All this talk of fighting got you into the mood to do a little bit of a workout? So you can beat up Balksy with me? You know what? Actually, if I'm thinking about this really logistically, I think what I want to do is I want to kind of falsify this angle. That's a bunch of big language, but it's the only way I could think to communicate my thought here. I'm going to grab this, and we're going to scale across X down, and we're going to scale Y down just a little bit. And now, if I grab you and I do this, that's more of a file shape. That's more of what we want. That's perfect. That's a perfect looking file. Cool. Now, we have... Oh my gosh, it's so late. I've done nothing today. File handle. Okay, we're kicking it to overgear for the last little bit of this. File. Let's kick it into turbo maximum overdrive. I'm going to want this sort of ribbed hammer looking thing. So let's grab that guy. Rib was definitely not the right word for that. It is like just a ballpoint hammer to some degree. Just like that. And we'll pop on the tops of this. Okay, so this is going to be just like the anvil. We're going to have the exact same problem. I think I might actually want to do this one instead. I like this little hit right here. No, let's do the default. This Unreal compiler is taking forever. Yeah. It's a nuisance when you try to compile shaders too. The shaders take forever. It's my least favorite thing about it, aside from the UI. The UI is actually terrible. To the peeps who work on Unreal, I love your product. You have a really cool product, and you are definitely doing really cool things for the world. Hey, please fix your UI. Your UI is terrible. It's a very bad UI. There we go. Like, I don't even know how, like, a bunch of, like, industry professionals can deal with that look. I guess maybe they've just done it so long they get over it, but, like, it's a bad mentality to have for a product. Okay, so I should be able to take you and scale you down. And then we'll grab you on the end and scale you in. And now I should be able to grab each of these points and make ourselves a little bit of a cap. We'll do you as well. No, hold on. Go back. I'm having some cider. Hey, good on you. I could use some cider right now. Give me some. I want some cider. Oh, that is pretty good looking. You know what? It needs one last little detail right here. Just like that. And now we grab it and we do our business. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Nice and easy. Look at that hammer. Oh, she's beautiful. Okay, and then all we need to do is just grab the tip of this guy, bevel it back. Let me warm up my intercontinental cider launcher. Thank you. Very appreciated. I knew I could always count on you. There we go. Let's make this a little bit bigger. We want kind of a nice hefty hammer for doing our business. And do I want to add this little chisel to the hammer itself? No, but I think I do want to add the little piece that sticks out the top because I think that's a cool vibe. So let's scale this guy down onto here and we'll pop him on up to here. Actually, yeah, we definitely want it closer to this edge. And that is a hammer. A pretty nice looking hammer, too. That's a pretty nice looking hammer. The only thing I think I might add is make it a little bit taller, and I like that it's going to expand that out as well. Might need to make it just a little bit wider as well, because the hand ratio looks a little bad. I understand that making it taller might have just been like the exact same thing as me doing that, but it is. It's official. We're playing. Hey, best of luck to you. Hey, when Emmy beats you, if they beat you, don't let them say you did really well afterwards. Just don't let them do that to you. Okay, so this is going to be one last detail. You need to be brought down. Oh, that is not bad looking. Red is really good at Pictionary. I am really good at Pictionary. I am not going to win. What makes you say that? Is Mr. Six good? Mr. Six, are you really good at chess? Okay, we're going to do that. I could kind of imagine Mr. Six being like a secret champ of chess. That would match your personality so well. I don't think so. You know, we should be streaming this chess match instead of me streaming this. He has played for so much longer than me. You play a lot, though. There we go. We fixed it. This is our hammer. It looks a little bit like a hammer from Flintstones. I ain't mad about that. We made it in like 7 minutes, so let's talk about a speed sketch. I just did a speed hammer. So what's next? What do we want to do next? Let's do a chisel. Chisel's going to be huge and important for us. An Allen wrench? Why would I even make an Allen wrench? Let's make a chisel. So we're going to call you hammerhead and hammer handle. And let's make a chisel. So when I'm looking at a chisel, we're looking at a hexagon. Now, the rule of thumb is to always use even numbers, but I kind of think a septagon is so interesting. I'll stick to a hexagon. I'll be good. I'll behave myself. I want to use a septagon, but I know better than that. I know that's a bad idea. So we're going to just do a little bit of that. And we're going. Grab the ends of this, pop this guy down, not with a proportion. And we're going to go ahead and merge at center. And now I need to round out the end of this just a little bit. So the way that I probably want to do that is grab it, make it really small, and then bevel the end with a 3. Chisels are square? A barrel? I'm looking at a chisel right now. It's not square. It's a hexagon. I think it can be whatever, right? I don't think it super matters. Okay, let's pop up onto here. And I have a really good idea for how this is supposed to look. This is meant to be... That is way too big. Hold on. Just like that. There needs to be a little bit of a divot here. That divot is like crucial. And then we dissolve that edge. We apply scale. We go back to here. We grab you, and you. And we go bada boom. Put a little bevel on there. Could have just used a bevel modifier. Probably would have been better to use a bevel modifier, but I'm just feeling it. That's chisel. It's done. A chisel flattens out at the end? Now that's a good point. All right, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, wow, those are weird looking chisels. Then what is this? Okay, no, it's not a chisel. It's something else then. That's not a chisel then. Whatever we're looking at here is not a chisel. This is like a railroad spike. I think it's like a spike, like a railroad spike. Okay, so somebody took the Transformers franchise and decided that Rail Spike was a good name for a Transformer. No way. Okay, it's a railroad spike is what we're looking at. Why would a railroad spike be in a blacksmith's kit? What is this? What is this thing? A point gun. What is this thing? Why does that exist? I don't know what this is. But that's what I made, okay? So we're just going to stick with that. That's what I made. So now the question is, can we lighten the load on this guy just a little bit? It's a wooden stake for having to kill a pesky vampire? Absolutely. Don't get some people in chat started on vampires, because I know how some people feel about vampires in chat. Some people got real strong opinions about vampires. They're going to remain anonymous, but they know who they are. Okay, let's do a little tiny bevel on there. There are chisels for different applications. You are looking at a working chisel when you Google chisel. I like Vampire the Masquerade. I used to play that. You know, it's certain person's love for tall, dark, and mean people. Mean is a way of saying it. Let's grab the whole thing, and we're going to merge by distance on some of these vertices. Did you guys finish your chess match? How'd the chess match go? Whoa. What the heck is that? Okay, so I'm assuming somebody won. I'm going to take a guess who won. Oh, we are playing. Okay. Still playing. You got it. I'm slow. That's okay. This is going to be our weird little blacksmith's chisel. I don't know what a blacksmith chisel is. I don't know why we have a chisel here, but we have a chisel. What? The heck is this? Oh, I merged at the wrong place. Okay. Let's not do merge by distance here. Instead, we're going to do merge by distance here. Distance. Perfect. And now we can come back one more time. Grab you, grab you. I'm still going to call this a chisel. Whatever it is, I'm calling it a chisel. I don't know what the heck this thing is. But it's going to be a chisel to me. We got ourselves a decent looking little piece here. Could be a really long nail. I forgot what they're called. What do you use them for? Why would you have a really long nail? Aside from, like, pulling ants out of a hive, what are you using long nails for? Okay, so that is golden right there. Boom. Look at this perfect looking guy. Oh, he's got the little ridges on top. I love the way that looks. That looks so nice. We're going to grab all of you, and we're going to raise these guys up just a little bit because I want to emphasize them. This is a nice little imperfection, and I want to work with it. Oh, it looks so good. I love, like, that sort of, it's low poly, but it's real. Oh, that's beautiful. When I see objects like this in the real world, I'm like, whatever divine deity designed you had a really fun time doing it because it was easy. Okay, this is a chisel. You know what? Actually, I'm going to call it a spike. Like a metal stake for building. I don't know. You got a Star of David? Yeah, we made a little Star of David on here. So I have 20 minutes. What am I going to do in 20 minutes? 20 minutes. What can we do in 20 minutes? I kind of wanted to do a lot more than this, but I guess I just wasn't feeling up to it today. So apologies for not being as crazy as I was on Wednesday. I just did a line of Coke on Wednesday. I didn't. That's a joke. TOS, Twitch, that's a joke. But yeah, just maybe I'm just lower energy than I was on Wednesday. Okay. What's up? What are we doing? I kind of think we want to do this, but it intimidates me. Yes, Mr. Six? What's the matter? Okay. Oh, there is a chisel. So that's the chisel. So this is something else down here. That's a perfect chisel. That's not a chisel. That's like a bullet. Maybe it's a bullet. For legal reasons, Red is snorting Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola! Yeah, for sure. You want to know what my drug of choice is? I did a lot of Coca-Cola. I feel like it. You want to know what my drug of choice is, everybody? Would you like to know my drug of choice? I will share my drug of choice with you. Freely. This is a no judgment zone. I'm going to share it freely with everybody. I'm going to put myself out there. You're all going to know the truth about Red, and you're never going to view me the same way again. My drug of choice is ginger ale. I had a huge Coca-Cola phase in college. Absolutely. My drug of choice is ginger ale. I love ginger ale. I go hard for ginger ale. Okay. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. What am I doing? We got a hammer. We got a file. We got a spike. We got an anvil. I don't have the time to make a furnace right now. Bellows. We're going to make bellows. Bellows are going to look really good on this guy. We're going to make some bellows. Tonic water is greater than ginger ale. This man out here really said it, didn't he? Tonic water is better than ginger ale. What are you talking about, Beryl? There ain't no way. 0%. Tonic water is better than ginger ale. Are you kidding me? That's a joke. You cannot be real. Okay, so we're making bellows. Here's what I want to do with some bellows. Bellows go like that. And they meet at a point, but the point is rounded like this. So we're going to do an SY, bring this guy down. We're going to make a little tube coming out the front of this guy. I'm kidding. It tastes genuinely good to me. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this. Ginger ale, maybe you haven't had good ginger ale, because there is fake ginger ale. Fake ginger ale is actually kind of pervasive in the world. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. I believe 7 is a good number. Check this out. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to want to do this one, an extra one, and we're going to do this one, an extra one. And now we grab boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that works. I've had good ginger ale, but tonic is better. I'm not gonna stand for this. I'm not gonna stand for this. That's not allowed. Am I about to make bellows? Am I about to really make bellows out here? There's a part in my brain that was like, wait a second, am I actually doing this right now? And the answer is yes, I'm doing this. I'm just making bellows. Like I somehow have the ability to make bellows? The heck am I doing? How am I making bellows? Since when have I had the ability to make bellows? What the heck? Sometimes, my man, sometimes things get weird around here, and I don't know where it even comes from. Now, I have a real question here. What have I done wrong? I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I know exactly what I'm doing. Here we go. Problem solved. Check this out. Oh, man. Again, shout out to anybody who knows the name of this video game. If you can guess the video game... If you can guess the video game, I will gift you channel points. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that. But I'll give you something equivalent to channel points if you can guess the song. If you Google it, I'm giving you a limited amount of time. If you Google it, you're out. Somebody out there knows. This song is so near and dear to my childhood. Okay, so now we grab the bellows. We do this. We come out on the sides here. This is it. We've done it. Just like that, nice and easy. I know somebody's trying to Google it right now. I don't want Shazam to pick up, so I'm talking a little bit. I know I'm ruining the moment a little bit by talking over it, but nobody's allowed to Google this. Okay, so if I grab all of you... Actually, you know what? I can do this a lot easier. Let's just do 2 of these. I'm probably too young and not American to share in this nostalgia. No, the reason I say it is it's a pretty weird game that not a lot of people were exposed to as children. This is a pretty weird game. All right, I'm gonna tell everyone the secret in just a moment. The game is whoever is trying better go quick. The game is Klonoa. It's Klonoa. And it's like a game that basically copied Mario. It's not a very good game, but the world building in it is amazing. It's one of those old games. It reminds me a lot of Mischief Makers. If anybody's ever played Mischief Makers with the cute like nurse robot lady who shakes things and goes, "Uh-huh." That's it's like that. It's that weird like... We talking about RPG Maker? No. There was like an era in the late 90s. So, you know, that'll date how old I am. There's an era in the late 90s where people made games as if they were anime. Like, people just made ideas for these games as if they were shows. And I don't know why. They were obsessed with that. Like, that was just a weird thing that people did back then. They didn't really care about gameplay. I mean, the gameplay was fine, but, like, the goal was to make a story. And so they'd make these story-driven, weird games. And Klonoa was one of them. It was just like a Mario type of game where you controlled a little rabbit creature. I don't know. Anyway, I have a lot of nostalgia for it. You literally kill God at the end of the game, like all good games have you do. So I just have big props to it. You know what we need to do here? Let's do a little bit of this, and we're going to do a little bit of a bevel on there. Just a tiny little bevel. And if I take this and connect these guys together, I could do a really easy cross-section here. Right? I should be able to just come into here, pull you guys forward. You know, now that you've said RPG Maker, though, I am thinking about RPG Maker. I played a lot of RPG Maker. I remember I would play RPG Maker, and I would be like, oh, I'm making video games. And there was one time during Hurricane Charlie, which was like the first real hurricane that I experienced. There were hurricanes in my childhood that I was exposed to, but I don't remember feeling any kind of way about them. But Hurricane Charlie was like the first one that I was like, we're in a hurricane right now. And when Hurricane Charlie came out, I was playing RPG Maker. And I got like pretty far into it, made a whole game. And like a dumb kid, I didn't save my progress. And I lost the whole thing as soon as we lost power for the hurricane, because you always lose power for a hurricane. Like, what are you doing, obviously? So we lost power. I lost my little save file. And that was it. And I just have really fond memories of playing that game and loving and losing and having a great time. It's a really good game. It's a really awesome game. RPG Maker doesn't get enough credit for what it's done for people. Really amazing series of games. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off this little guy right here. I'm kind of ruining my geo. I'm gonna not do this. We can do that later if we want to, but I'm not gonna do that right now. We can totally dissolve these faces. There's no need for them. Get all of this and dissolve edge, and we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and put in ourselves a circle. Loop tools, circle. Oh, she looks beautiful. Pull her out a little bit. Also, for the sake of everybody's excitement, is that chess match still going on? You guys still playing chess? Because that's kind of a long chess game. Isn't 10 minutes like the limit? Okay, let's go ahead and extrude along normals. We're going to inset one time. We're going to extrude along normals one more time. Extrude. That can be extruded out. We're both working, so it's an unlimited match. I understand. That makes perfect sense. But I do have to know how it goes. I am required to know. There we go. We'll pop that on down. We'll go ahead and extrude this guy on in. Let's actually extrude it like way in. And then we're going to do some beveling. Actually, do I want to do bevels or do I just want to subsurface this guy? I hate to be the subsurface guy, but do we want to subsurface this? That looks pretty good. 'Tis the big brain matchup. Oh yeah, of course. This looks pretty good. I might have been flubbing all day, but these are good-looking bellows. We are pretty tied in development and material right now. Well, those are some big chess words for everybody. Do I know what they mean? I don't know what they mean. Look at that. Okay, now we will take it upon ourselves to merge this. Because I don't want... Actually, I'll just start by removing this edge, this crease. We did it. I don't know how I made good bellows, but I made really good looking bellows. That's a perfect looking bellow. It could use a little bit of love, but honestly, I'm not that upset about it. Yeah, we're done. That's it. Full stop. The one thing I might do to it, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I might add this. Just to give it a little bit of cool articulation, make it feel like it's got a bit of a body to it. I like that little scoop right there. That scoop looks cool. I don't know how I feel about the husband of mine talk. What am I going to be doing after stream? I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. My life is chaos. Just true chaos all day, every day. I will probably... I don't know yet. I have no clue yet. Couldn't even begin to tell you. I think right now, the only thing that's on my mind is I need to actually eat real food because I didn't get to eat real food today. I'm not hungry yet, but I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I should have eaten some real food. Oh, look at this. Look at this. While we're here, while we got a little bit of extra time, I'm going to make like pause. Like this. We can bring these guys into each other. Or actually, we'll just bring them forward. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do that on both of these guys. Oh, but first, I need to merge this guy at this point. And then we're good. And then we're going to be ready for the speed sketch. And I have no clue what people have posted yet. I guess I should take the time to look at that. But before I look at it, everybody, if you haven't voted on other people's responses, please vote on other people's responses by adding reactions. Getting a little bit of extra reaction is going to be kind of huge for me. That helps me determine a lot of what we want to see. I don't believe Red is married to a mine or any other explosives for that matter. Beryl, I don't think you know me very well. Okay, so. I'm not explosive. No, it was a joke on you saying mine. The word mine. Okay. You lost? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Those are really good looking bellows. I could put this up for sale on a site. I might actually sell this. I might sell these bellows. I'm going to work on them offline for a little bit. I might sell them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and call these the bellows. Or just a bellow, sure. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at our speed sketches. So, I am done with the first half of the stream. Ugh. It has been a very swift 2.5 hours. My brain is running a little bit slow, but we got a good amount of work done. It's not that bad. Here, let's place everything real quick, so I can look at it. So here's what we got going on today. We got ourselves a big old giant bellow, and you're going to want to put the bellows next to your fire over here. We didn't material anything, which is regrettable, but maybe not even required for the time being. This was more of a conceptual stream than anything else, so I guess I didn't really finish anything either, because I'm not sure if I'm really done with any of this. But we'll take it for the time being. So we got ourselves a nice little file right there, and then we got ourselves this spike, which is just weird. This just bizarro spike. There we go, just like that. Put this guy down. And then we got ourselves a nice little bucket. And we didn't even put water in it. Man, I'm kind of not doing great today. What happened to me? What happened? How did I not get anything done today? Maybe time is an illusion. You know, time's an illusion. I think the amount of time I had last time was greater than the amount of time I've had now. Today went by so fast. But anyway, that is everything we have done today. All in one shot. Is that a decent amount for 2.5 hours? I don't know. I'm really happy with the bellows. The bellows look great. Everything else, the anvil is actually really good too. I do like the anvil. It does look nice. So we'll call it. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. And I'll say peace out to first part of YouTube.